Welcome back to another soulful exploration here at Akashic Awakening. Today we're discussing a topic that might ruffle a few feathers, but will undoubtedly resonate with those of you who feel called to a different path. Why chosen ones cannot work a 9 to 5. If you've ever felt like you don't quite fit into the traditional work mold, like there's something more you're meant to do, then this video is for you. We're going to uncover the deeper spiritual meaning behind your resistance to the 9 to 5 grind and explore why, as a chosen one, you're destined for something far greater. So buckle up, because this journey might just change the way you see your path forever. The whispers of your soul. First things first, let's get one thing straight. If you're feeling called to break free from the 9 to 5 paradigm, it's not because you're lazy or entitled. It's because your soul is trying to get your attention, to guide you towards your true purpose. You see, as a chosen one, you have a unique mission, a sacred calling that goes beyond the confines of a traditional job. And when you try to force yourself into a box that doesn't fit, your soul will rebel. It will whisper, then shout, then scream until you finally listen. This resistance, this feeling of being stifled or unfulfilled in a 9 to 5, is not a flaw. It's a feature, a built-in compass that's trying to steer you towards your highest path. So if you've been beating yourself up for not being able to conform, for feeling like you're meant for something more, know that you're not alone. You're part of a tribe of trailblazers, of souls who are here to break the mold and create a new paradigm. The illusion of security. One of the biggest reasons people cling to the 9 to 5, even when it doesn't resonate, is because of the perceived security it offers. But for a chosen one, this security is an illusion. It's a false comfort that keeps you small, that prevents you from stepping into your true power. You see, when you're living your purpose, when you're aligned with your soul's calling, the universe conspires to support you. Opportunities flow to you with ease, and abundance becomes your natural state. But when you're stuck in a 9 to 5 that doesn't light you up, you're actually blocking that flow. You're telling the universe that you don't trust it to provide for you, that you'd rather settle for crumbs than feast at the banquet of your destiny. And that, my friend, is a recipe for struggle and lack. It's time to let go of the illusion of security and embrace the adventure of your true path. The myth of the responsible path. Society has sold us a lie. It's told us that the responsible thing to do is to get a stable job, work hard, and climb the corporate ladder. But for a chosen one, this path is anything but responsible. In fact, it's a betrayal of your soul's truth. When you ignore your calling, when you settle for a life that doesn't set your soul on fire, you're not just betraying yourself, you're betraying the world. Because the world needs your gifts, your unique magic. It needs the light that only you can bring. So if you've been told that following your heart is selfish or irresponsible, know that the opposite is true. The most responsible thing you can do is to honor your soul's path, to step into your power and shine your light. The world doesn't need more cogs in the machine. It needs more dreamers, more visionaries, more souls who are brave enough to forge their own path. The call to create. As a chosen one, you're not meant to fit into someone else's box. You're meant to create your own. You're a creator, a visionary, a manifester of new realities. And the 9 to 5 paradigm is simply too small to contain your magic. When you try to force your boundless creativity into the confines of a traditional job, it's like trying to catch a tidal wave in a teacup. It's not just impossible, it's a tragic waste of your potential. Your soul is calling you to create, to bring forth the visions and ideas that dance in your heart. It's urging you to trust in your own magic, to step into your role as a co-creator with the universe. And when you do, when you let yourself be guided by your soul's wisdom, miracles happen. You become a conduit for divine inspiration, and your creations have the power to heal, to transform, to change the world. But answering the call to create isn't always easy. It requires a leap of faith, a willingness to step into the unknown. It means facing your fears of failure, of rejection, of not being good enough. It means learning to trust the process, even when the outcome is uncertain. It It means being willing to put your heart and soul into something without any guarantee of success. Yet, it's in this space of uncertainty that true magic happens. When you let go of the need for control, when you surrender to the flow of your creativity, you open yourself up to possibilities beyond your wildest dreams. You become a channel for the divine, a vessel for the unique gifts and talents that only you can bring to the world. And as you create from this space of alignment, you'll find that your work takes on a life of its own. It will resonate with people in ways you never could have imagined, touching hearts and changing lives. You'll discover that your creations are not just an expression of your soul, but a service to the world, a way of bringing more light and love to the planet. The warrior's path. Make no mistake, breaking free from the 9-to-5 paradigm is not for the faint of heart. It's a warrior's path, a hero's journey that will test you in ways you never imagined. You'll face your fears, your doubts, your shadows. You'll be called to let go of everything you thought you knew and leap into the unknown. But this is the path of the chosen one. It's the path of courage, of authenticity, of unbridled freedom. As a warrior on this path, you'll need to cultivate an unwavering trust in yourself and your journey. You'll need to develop the resilience to keep going, even when the road gets tough. You'll learn to embrace discomfort, knowing that it's through the challenges that you'll grow the most. You'll discover the power of vulnerability, of being raw and real in a world that often rewards masks and facades. And as you walk this path, as you face each challenge with an open heart, you'll discover a strength within you that you never knew existed. You'll learn to trust your intuition, to follow the whispers of your soul, even when the whole world is telling you to play it safe. You'll become a beacon of light, a force of nature, a catalyst for transformation. The new paradigm. As more and more chosen ones awaken to their true calling, a new paradigm is emerging. A paradigm where work is not just a means to an end, but a sacred expression of the soul. Where success is measured not by the size of your paycheck, but by the impact you have on the world. Where abundance flows not from hoarding and scarcity, but from generosity and trust. This is the paradigm you're here to create. It's the world your soul has been longing for, the reality you've been dreaming into being. And as you step into your role as a way shower, as a pioneer of this new way, you'll inspire others to do the same. You'll be part of a global shift, a movement of souls who are remembering their true power and purpose. Breaking free from the 9-to-5 paradigm is not a rebellion. It's a revolution, a reclamation of your soul's truth. It's a powerful declaration that you're here to live a life that's wild and free and true. So if you've been feeling the call, if your soul has been whispering that there's more to life than the daily grind, trust that whisper. Follow that call. Let it lead you to the life you were born to live, the magic you were meant to create. Here at Akashic Awakening, we're not just about spiritual concepts. We're about embodiment, about living these truths in every moment. So take what you've learned here and run with it. Let it ignite a fire within you, a passion that cannot be tamed. And know that as you walk this path, as you claim your role as a chosen one, you are loved, you are supported, and you are never, ever alone. Thank you for being here, for being part of this movement, and for having the courage to live your truth. See you in the next one.